Hi and welcome to my channel, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are returning, hi to all my newbies. Thank you for supporting me. I do really appreciate the support. It does mean a lot to me. So anyway, getting on to the delivery that I got this week. So a bit of a spoiler alert on this. So I've got the Festive Field Edge to Edge cardstock mega buy. Contains 24 sheets and they're all patterned, so they're edge to edge. Excuse me with my cough. And then Bauble Buddies, a project kit. So this is the Bauble Buddies, and there is how many in there to make? 12. So that makes 12 Bauble Buddies with their little domes here. So there's 12 domes for 12 buddies. 6x6 of Miri mats. And then the Prism ink, Prism alcohol marker workbook volume 1. So this goes with your new markers. Even you can use it with your older markers that you got, if you've got the Prism ink ones. So that's just the workbook, all different things to try, learn how to do, because I'm not very good at, you know, like colouring and stuff like that. So that's that. And I will apologise if I do cough quite a lot. I have been ill again with struck down with another cold at the weekend just gone, and yeah, so, and obviously I had my tooth out a week Wednesday, so, and then I started to get poorly again after I had my tooth out on the Friday. I had the tooth out on the Wednesday, and then I started feeling poorly again on the Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday I was struck down with the cough. So yeah, I'm still dealing with that. But so what I'm going to do on this video is, I've got my first box. So as I said, I've got 4 of them. So the first one I'm going to open, well, I've opened them. Excuse me. The first one I have opened and gone through what I've got in there, so I can't remember which one's which now, so they're all muddled up. So I'm just going to open this one up for you guys to see on camera, and then I'll go off camera and think of something to work with out of this box. So in this box we have Snowflake Sequins the Gold, a pack of foam pads, which is always handy, and a the AB Aurea Borealis, however it's pronounced, self-adhesive gemstones. So these are the 120 in this goodie box. Then I have an A6, what is this called, embossing folder. And then I have the Poinsettia border strips, the die cuts, which is all perfect. Then I have the craft glue bottle. And I have Seasons Greetings, which is the foiled paper pad. So all different verses in there, gold and in silver, like so. And I'm sure I just flicked through there a minute ago and saw that some of the sheets are upside down in here. Unless it's just my eyes. No, there. See, them ones are upside down. Them gold ones. They put them in the pad up the wrong way. But hey ho, not to wrangle. Then I have the Snowy Skies and Brilliant Bokeh, I think that's how they pronounce it. So you've got the snowfall and snowflakes, all in different shades of blues, blacks, pinks, purples, all that sort of stuff. That's pretty cool. And then for the good stuff, the better stuff, the stuff that I'm going to be working with is the Let It Snow Seasons Bleatings topper set. And then the Merry Little Christmas Season of Cheer Deco Large set. Another Merry Little Christmas, a Penguin Tree Deco Large. So sorry about my cough, the throat gets dry. And then I have Christmas Dogtails Decoupage Toppers, Pug and Chihuahua, sorry. Then I have the Cutest Christmas Luxury Topper Collection. And also in that we have the Cutest Christmas Luxury Card Inserts. So that is a box 1. And this cough is really driving me mad. So we get quite a bit in the box for the amount of money that you pay. I've not added it up. I did last year when I got one, but I haven't added this up as yet. So let's put that to the side. You'll have to really excuse my cough. I'm really sorry, guys. But I'm going to go and decide what I'm going to work with, and then I'll come back. Okay guys, I've decided. So I'm going to come in with the Merry Little Christmas, a Season of Cheer Deco Large. See how well I get on with this one. Finished my coughing fit, I hope. I have kind of had enough of this cough, to be honest. It's starting to get on my nerves a little bit. So like I've had a week off of work, holiday, and all I've had is a cough and a cold. So not very good at all. So let's have a look, see what we're going to do with this one. So we've got one sheet of paper, one Deco Large topper, and the bits to go in it. So we're going to do this bit first, I think, and then let's do this one, the biggest one. I don't very often do like the Deco Large stuff on screen because it is a little bit long-winded, so to speak, because of all the foam pads that you have to put on. So I'm going to use these ones I've got in my goodie box, just because they're to hand for this bit. And if I need to, I can cut them down as well, which is easy. Get your scissors and cut them in half, so you get a little bit of height on some of the places where you wouldn't normally. Put that little bit on there, so it's got a little bit of height on there. And then take these backings off. I'm going to put all this together first, because I don't always use, you know, every single element that they have on there, because some of them I find a little bit too fiddly to do, to be honest. So we're just going to bring this bit in now and line it up. And I'll tell you the other thing as well, lining up Deco Large sometimes is not my strong point, but I'll do my best. There we go, and that bit on there. Now for the next bit, I think it's this one here. Get you pulled out. There we go. Same again on this one, same foam pads as before. Don't know what mill these are, but they are doing the job, so you know, that might do. Could be 1 mil. Take them off, and then we can place this onto here. Hopefully, she says. Like so. Now, what's the next one? I think it must be this one. Looks like it's this one. I've got a little bit of whatever is in that bit there. Come in again with the same foam pads as before. Probably going to have to snip into them again. There. Let me get my little strippy things. I think these are the same 1 mil, so I can put a bit of that onto there. And I said I've got over my coughing fit. I don't think I have, because I think I've still got a bit of a tickle. I'll put you there. Taking the back ends off. Just placing that on like so. And now I think it's this one down here. I like all the bigger elements from here. It's when you get to like little tiny things, like I'll show you in a second when I pull that out. So you get all the little bits like the lights and things like that that I don't really use, because I find them too awkward to find them too awkward to get foam pads onto, so I don't really use them a lot. So I'm going to put that on there. Let's put that one on there. And then, oops. Let's put you on there like so. And then this one, when I can get it to come apart. Or not come apart, I mean to come off there. I think my bin in here needs to be emptied up there. So now we put this one on the top. Like so. And then a little tree there, another little tree there. Do these ones if I can get this one to come out. Just not coming out perfect for some reason. That didn't come out very well. Okay, I don't know too much about that one then. Let's put that there. And that one there. Where do you actually go? Am I missing something? No. You go on there like that. bring out the car. Got a little pokey thing that needs to be poked out of that one. Get the strip like this so it can go along here. Let's put a little bit around his bit. And on there. Let's put that little bit on that corner. Let's throw that in the bin. Get rid of that bit. Bring you in. Place you onto there like so. And I'm going to bring in this one. The thing with these, I get stuck on my fingers. Let's get rid of you. Pull the back ends off. Once I can get it off, there we go. You've moved over slightly for some reason. Let's put you back on there where you belong. And let's put you where you need to be on there. Let's do you. What else do I want? And let's do you, and I think that will be all we need to do on this one. Pull you off. Put the grate on the front. Are you up the right way? Yeah. I was putting it on upside down for a minute. But it's on the right way. Put you on there. What else do I need? Anything else that's going to be worth me trying to figure it out? No, I think that'll do on that one. So that's the topper done. You can see the dimension on that one. So that is that bit. Now I'm going to bring in my sheet, and I need my scoreboard. So I'm going to use the whole sheet. I know. but we've only got this one, so why not? So I'm going to score this one right down this sort of like creasy bit. So you still got this image, and then that's going to go and score that way. Just burnish that down for a minute. Just want to see how much space I've got. Okay. So that's going to stand up like so. Might trim it down a little just so it's not so tall. So that goes there. Do we have a sentiment on here? I don't think we do we? No. Oh no, it's on the other sheet. It's here. Wishing you seasons of cheer. Let's go with this border. Snip that off. Snip that off. Oops. Let me get rid of my scoreboard out of the way for a minute. And then let's bring in this. So you're going to go across there. Now, do I want to put you on a foam pad or do I want to put you flat? No, let's put you on a foam pad. Let's try this one, which is the right way up. That way. So go from this side. How much do I need? Yeah, I think that's going to be perfect. Peel them off. Hopefully they've all come off. Yep. Let's pick you up for a minute. Let's put you on there. Before I have a coffin fit. Put you around about there. Oops, too much foam pad on there. See, I told you this cough is interfering with my crafting. But there you go, never mind. I plod through. Where is my foam pads? Where is these ones? Excuse me. Using my voice a little bit. On there. Let's peel you off. Oh dear. Right, this one is going to, oops, don't place it down yet. This one is going to go around about there in the middle. It's cool, and then we're going to have this sentiment. Dear, this cough of mine. It's really annoying. Let's put that on there. And my phone's going mad. wishing you a season of cheer and all the best for the coming year. So that's going to go just on there, and then that's going to fold. And it'll fold flat to go in an envelope, but it'll go that way. So you fold it in half, it'll go that way. And it'll stand up on the shelf just like that. Let's get rid of these bits of paper from the foam pads. Get rid of them out of the way. And we've still got a border strip on there, but that won't probably get used for anything, but who knows, probably won't keep it. That's that one. So Season of Cheer Deco Large Set. So I've made one card with everything from that, so when the person who I send this to gets it, we'll stand up like so. So that is card number 1. I don't know if I'm going to be making another card, maybe, I'll see. I'm just going to have a look to see what I can come up with for the second one, see what I'm going to work with, and then I'll be back with that one in a second. Okay, so for the second one I decided to go with the Merry Little Christmas Penguin Tree Decollage. So on here you've got little beaks, but when I stick them out, that is all you get, is that little tiny beak. So I won't be using them because the foam pads put on there will be you know, so tiny that I'm not even going to attempt to do that. So there's the cardstock. Here's the topper bit with the sentiments and border strips. So we're just going to come in with this one for the minute, and then we're going to come in with, I think it's this one. So I need to find my foam pads again, and I might have to get some more out of my stash. Let's have a look at what I've got in here. Need some skinny ones, or skinnier ones, I should say. Not them ones. No, these are strips, I think. No strips as well. I think these ones will do for this one, maybe. Let's put you back in there. And let's go with these ones. Let's get rid of you for the minute, put you out of the way. Okay, so we've got a couple of bits in here that I need to poke out. There's a little teeny tiny one right there, which I can't get. Come on. Out you come. Be nice now. There we go. Got it. Get off my finger as well. Okay, got glue stuck to my finger, or foam pad rather. So let's go ahead and stick this down. So where are we going to go? Let's put you there. Let's put you there. Oh, you've gone over slightly. Where's my scissors gone? I used them a minute ago. Snip you off like so. On there. I didn't quite snip through them properly. One there. Oh, one there. Let's pull these off. And the foam pads I'm using, as you can tell, they are Hunkydory, but I'm not sure on the sizes of them because I think I've got them in a mixed pack, and I'm not very good with remembering the different millimetres out of these ones, so you would have to forgive me, but there is a wide variety of foam pads on their website. Right, let's put you there. And I'm sure you're the next little one that goes on there. Another tiny weeny bit that goes in there. They keep sticking to me because these Hunkydory foam pads are so sticky that I get bits of foam stuck on my fingers. Okie dokie. Let's get this one in the ballpark. There. If I can get this one to come away from the back in, like so. Snip another one. Put another one on there. See, that's the good thing about foam pads like this sort of size. You can snip into them. Well, you can snip into any foam pad really. I'm trying to get the backing off of this one now. There we go. Now that one. Okie dokie, let's put you on here then. And before I started doing this one, I went and got a drink because I've still got this flipping tickle when it's doing my head in, because when I talk it makes me cough. So you'll have to excuse me if I drink quite a bit, just to help with the tickle. There's nothing worse, is there, than having a tickle when you're trying to video. And if you do hear my tummy making growling noises, I do apologise for that as well. Because I've not eaten yet. So just going to pull these ones off as well, and I can get them off. Now, I think this is probably the third time that I've brought Christmas goodie boxes since I've been crafting with Hunkydory. And every time the first time I brought some, I said no, I wasn't gonna get any more when they brought them out again, but you know, you just can't help yourself, can you? Because they're so good value. Yes, I know it's Christmas, I've got loads of Christmas stuff, but still. You will use it, and I keep saying that, you will, you know. And there's some stuff in some of the boxes that I haven't got, which you will see when I go through the next ones. I probably still will have my cough, because a lot of you know that my videos are crafted in one day. My videos are made in one day. All my crafting is done in like 2 continuous days. Excuse me, see, sneezing now. still not over this cold properly, but I needed to get, you know, back into my craft room and get some crafting done before I finish videoing for the year. Because my craft room has to become like a storage room for over the Christmas period, because I have to take stuff out of my front room to be able to put my tree up. So I'm trying to get a bit of crafting done before I do take everything out of here and I stop for Christmas. Let's place that one on there. Got him here with his present. Let's put you on, mister. And the thing is, like, some of these that I do, like this one, because it's got penguins on, I don't like giving them away, but I can't keep them all because I run out of room. Again, I'm coughing, sorry. I do apologise for all the coughing in the video. I hope that it doesn't stop you from enjoying the video. It's just a little bit annoying for me because it's not stopping me from crafting, no, but it's just, you know, that cough is very annoying. It's driving me mad. But there is not much I can do about that, unfortunately. You know, cough is a cough at the end of the day, and there's not much I can do with the coughing situation. It's just rather annoying for you lot to have to listen to me coughing like a good un. But I wasn't going to bother putting these little tiny bits on because I find them very, very fiddly sometimes. But I thought I'll try my best with this one. Let's put you there. Let me just snip some more. Let's get rid of that little bit with my scissors. Another little bauble. So I'll tidy up my desk once I finish this video, before I do my next video. Don't like leaving a mess. Put you on there. Take that backing off. Let's put you on there. Then we've got the little Diddy star, which I think that little bit was going to be too big. Let's put you in the middle there. You go onto there. Oh, I did have a little cane. Let's get you. Let's put a little tiny bit. Maybe you're not sticky, that's why. Let's put you on there. And let's stick you on there. That's it. That'll do. And then I need a foam pad afterwards for my putting that on. Excuse me again. I think I needed that many, but here you go. Get off. Get off. There we go. That's ready to go. Now we've got sentiments. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, festive fun, my little star, and we've also got a couple on here. Happy Christmas, sent with love. I'm going to go with this big one at the bottom, I think. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Let's get rid of you in the bin. That's better. Let's get you some foam pad on. Dear me, I really do need to stop this cough. Put you there. Let's put you on there like so. Now I've got to decide what I'm going to do with this card. So bring my scoreboard in. Let me just have a look and see what I'm going to do. What shall I do? Dear me, cough is getting on my nerves, as I said before. What I've done with this one is scored it at the 3 3/4 and then the 8 1/4. Just making this up as I go along. I'm hoping that when this is standing up like that, it will look good. Because I could have done these totally different ways. I could have done them so I could make 2 cards out of 1 topper. But I wanted to use the whole sheet, so I don't very often do that with my cards. I normally make smaller cards and use, you know. So I'm going to put that smack bang on there like so, and then we do have a couple of border strips, so I'm going to take the one out. You know, that matches this. I'm going in flat with this one, I think. I don't know if there's going to be enough to go all the way along. There might be enough to do what I was going to do, so I don't want it to go over that crease. So I'm just going to cut it a little bit short, and I'm going to go in flat with this one, I think, this time. Just because it'll make the card easier to fold and put away. I'll put in a box envelope, and then we're going to come in with these. I think I've got candy canes up the right way now, so that's just going to go there. This one's going to go the other side, like that. And yeah, I don't normally use my scoreboard to put my bits onto my cards. I normally move that out of the way. Let's go and then you put that upside down. Let's go up the top in the centre of this for this one, and then we can grab a sentiment from somewhere. Let's go with this festive fun one and put that on a little bit of foam pad. And there we have it. So I've still got a border strip out of that one, which is not going to get used. My little star, that's not going to get used, I don't think. And these Happy Christmas and Sent with Love, maybe it won't get used. Actually, I'm going to use the Happy Christmas one. I wasn't going to. Put you right above your head, there we go, and then I'm going to use this Scent with Love one. On there. So that is card number 2. Let's get rid of my trimmer, not my trimmer, my what do you call it, board, scoreboard, that's the word I'm looking for. Now from card 1. So 2 similar cards. That's like a folded back Z fold, and then this one is just a fold over, but you can still fold that down so it'll fit in a big envelope if you've got one, or a box kind of thing. Can go that way, you know, depends on how you want it. So that's that one, that's going to stand up just like that, and the one behind it. So I've used that one to fold like that. It might go in a bigger envelope, because this bit here is going to make it over the 6, so it'll have to go in like 7 by 7, or if you've got the bigger envelopes, because it's not going to fold that way, so it can go in that way and it won't fold that way, or you could fold it so it's like that and then put it inside a, I don't know, whatever size envelope you can find to fit this one. It's a 7, so it'll go in a 7, but it's a 7 by 8, so it, oh no it's not, it's a 7 by 8¼ something like that. Anyway, so that's card 1 and 2 out of that first goodie box. So I hope you enjoyed the first goodie box. So the next one I'll come back with will be the second goodie box, and we'll see what we can make when I come back with that one next time. So till next time guys, thank you for watching. Hope the coughing didn't put you off too much. Yeah, so till next time, take care and keep on crafting, and bye for now.